3. There's a 6. That's marked there. The back cover's marked. Yeah, I'm going to turn you around. We're going to set this thing back down on the bench so I can put all the pistons and all the caps on there. So this is my, there we go. Turns good. I do need some oil here. Oh yeah. I think we got you upside down. Yeah, we're alright. Alright, now I need to get these off here. So, these are these old seal pieces here. I have to get the old ones off, so I'll bring you back. Otherwise, this video is going to be 2 hours long, so hold on. Alright, I'll show you what I'm doing here. Get the right number. Put a little oil on the piston. Dropping it down in its bore with the spring. Changing the O-ring. Get the proper new O-ring. These little plastic Teflon covers go down here over the O-ring. Don't know why John Deere ever did that. It's the only place you ever find it. It's on a John Deere pump, and they had that special made because that ain't from nothing else. And then screw the cap in. And those will have to be torqued too. So, but now we're starting to pump. It's making noises. So, all right, we'll do number 3 here. 4. Let's do that one. We're going to do number 8 here. We'll oil this. No, did I get the right one? Yep, right hole. I think there's a joke there somewhere. Piston in. Makes it easier if you suck the cam down to the bottom. Peel this off. Put the new O-ring on. Gotta make sure you get one of them because they only give you 8. There's only 8 pistons, so. Screw that in. Alright, I'm going to do these last 4 and then I'll bring you back. So, alright, hold on. Alright, I've got all these in. I've got them snugged up, but I don't have them torqued. These are the inlet valves here. And they look like a small automotive valve and a cylinder head. I didn't drive them out. You have to drive them out of there from the other side. Just because the outlet checks, them flat discs, were in such good shape, I did not pull these out. It's kind of hard on the housing because you got to drive them in and drive them back out, and I'm not going to go there. So now I got to put all these plugs on those, and those need to be torqued. I think they need to be 100. Well, they can be 75. They're just inlets. These are high pressure, and the bolts need to be right up there. So, all right, I'm going to put them on. I'll bring you back. These plugs take a bigger O-ring. The plugs for the plugs on top of the piston took a smaller, fatter O-ring, so you can't really get them confused. See? So, all right, I'll bring you back here. Let me pull these old O-rings off and get the new ones set on there. And this video is going to be quite long, so hold on. Alright, we're going to torque these down. I'm going to put 100 foot-pounds on them because I don't think 75 is enough. And yeah, JC, there's my other wrench. So, at work I have a fixture that holds these pumps. 100. Okay, now then, I need to torque the back bolts. We need to go to 100 also. They're 1/2-inch bolts, so it's going to be right up there at the top for them too. Sure is a lot easier if you have a fixture. Yeah, that ain't gonna work. All right, I'll bring you back. All right, here we go. Okay. That's the bolt torqued. Alright. Get these outer plugs torqued here. Where was I? I've already got some of them done. It's a real pain. It'd be easier if I had. gallons torque already. Okay, that's all. All right. That's everything. Turns good. All we got left now is the valves. And the way this works is, this is a closed-centered pump, which means that when the system comes up to pressure, and I think it's 21 or 2,200 pounds, it builds up pressure in that case, expands the pistons inside there, and the pump doesn't pump any pressure, or doesn't pump any flow. It maintains enough pressure to keep the system full. That's all done by these valves here. We've got this arrangement here. This is the pressure compensator. This is the adjustment for it. I got some O-rings to change there. So, alright, I need to put them caps in and reset those. So I'll bring you back because it's going to take some time. Alright, there it is. It's ready to put back in the tractor. This thing sits under the radiator, bolts into a bracket there. There's a coupler that drives it right off the front of the crankshaft. This drain goes back to the transmission or the reservoir. There's a feed line and feed line here, and this is the pressure line. It goes back to the valving for the 3-point hitch, the steering, and the remotes. There is a transmission pump in the transmission of a John Deere 4320 that supplies oil to this pump. This pump actually will not suck oil. It depends on that pump in the transmission to supercharge this. There's also a screen in the transmission of a John Deere that oil picks up oil from, and that screen can get plugged up, and that's a lot of the problems with a lot of these John Deeres, because the brake linings and all that is in the oil, and they get picked up on that screen. Transmission pump can't pump the oil to this pump, and guys will blame the hydraulic pump on the hydraulic pumps failed because it can't pump any oil. Well, it's not getting any oil. So anyhow, yeah, this is to go back on a 4320 of my buddies, and he's restoring it. It belonged to his uncle, so it's a family tractor. He's kind of going all through it. The family had bought it new from John Deere back in, I don't know, 70, 71, something like that, when they were new. They've had it all its life, and they claim it's got over 14,000 hours on them. Nobody's real sure of that, but there's a lot of parts of this tractor that wore out. This pump has been replaced, so that's all we needed to do was put some seals in it, and they just didn't want it leaking when he put it back in rebuilt tractor. So anyhow, that's the John Deere pump rebuild. Thanks for watching.